Gonna do a combined vlog for Saturday and Sunday. I didn't really film yesterday, even though I did sit down at my drums and do some practicing, namely filming a couple cover videos. And then I went out with friends. Just a couple of alcoholics. God, that's awful. I want to go home. Trying to, allow myself, actually make myself right now, still, go do something social, once per week. I've been very kind of holed up in my little world most of the time lately, which is kind of by necessity, but also, isolation is not good for the mind. Remember that, anyone who's on any sort of self-improvement journey, yes, you might be in a slightly unbalanced season of life where you need to be a little more focused and a little more inward, and that's fine, but remember that you probably should not be completely holed up, completely isolated all the time. It's just not good for the soul, even for you introverts. Anyways, just on a walk. I think I'm gonna get a coffee at the 7-Eleven, and then I'll do some playing and some work and stuff when I get home. Well, I was going to film a couple drum covers tonight, but one pair of sticks finally broke. So I grabbed my last backup pair, and they broke too. Both within the first couple measures of the playthrough of the cover video I was trying to record. So the moral of the story here, folks, is replenish your equipment more often. All right, it is the end of this Sunday, and it's been kind of a rough day, kind of not. Just had some memories come up today from exactly a year ago that, iPhones don't make it easier to remember with their little a year ago today feature thing. And so that brought up some strong emotions for me, and that was hard. But I dealt with that by letting myself listen to some music that allowed me to sit in that feeling for a bit. And while I did that, I went on a walk in the nice sun and got myself a coffee and a snack, and came back and got to work on some writing and some practicing until my sticks broke. So I will be making a trip to Salt City Drums or Guitar Center tomorrow. But yeah, sometimes feelings come up, and the only way out of them is really through them, both in the short term and the long term. You can numb out from feelings, and that'll temporarily fix it, but in the long run, it'll just bury it, and it'll resurface, and it'll make things worse if you don't actually go through them and deal with it. So my advice to anyone watching this is work through it, whether with therapy, and I would say with therapy and with a combination of other healthy coping mechanisms, music, a hobby, even your work to a degree. But yeah, so anyways, got the checklist all fresh with this week's dates. It's going to be a good week. I've got a gig on Thursday, and then my first tour rehearsal with In Your Grave on Saturday. So a lot of song learning for 2 different bands to do between now and Thursday and Saturday. Let's fucking go.